Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Enderal Forgotten Stories Special Edition. We are back picking right up where we left off from the last episode. We learned quite a bit about Kalia here.
Before we leave.
I agree, Kalia. We learned that Dunwar is probably not waking up. We learned decent amount of stuff about the entity that makes the cycle continue. But today we are going to continue with the main quest, Something Momentous Part 3, I believe, as I don't think I'm missing anything quite yet. Like if I complete this quest, I don't think I'm gonna lose out on any other quests, but if anything, I can always just go back and save and complete that later if I feel like it's necessary.
You should reclaim your gear before we leave.
Yes, I will reclaim everything. Take all? Did I put all my items back on? I did not. Interesting. Let me put my stuff back on. Oh! I didn't even notice that these are part of the same set. I'm freaking stupid. I didn't realize these were two of the same. Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I have two capes as well. Well, sort of. And my backpack is clipping through my cape. But hey, we're back where we need to be. I'm trying to think. Is there something else I need to do? Did I level up recently? This is the set bonus. Increases mana by 12 points. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Ooh, we're going into the Sanctum. How sanctimonious of you. Automatic saving. Right, Kalia? Oh, is this where the ceremony is?
Alright, this is the Sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
It's not very silent. Who brought the band in?
My sir.
My sir. Oh, we're going back? It makes sense that we go back to the main Sun Temple. Or the main part of the temple, I should say.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before.
Yeah.
We call this part of the temple the Chronicum. And in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books.
Oh, in here. Gotcha.
Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here. So it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future.
Okay, cool.
And just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment.
Ooh,
Over there,
okay, that's good.
That's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there.
Ooh, okay, so it's a
I think that's about
substitute for the books,
You've
maybe?
already been to the Emporium, and I assumed the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Okay. Fair enough. What will you do?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
Awesome. Alright. So I have to go back into there to talk to the guy. I actually want to go check out that training room really quick, because if that's the case, then there might be a substitute for the books or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Unreliable. That's what they are. All of them.
Master Raygon? Wait, don't I have a quest with you? Oh, you're the
Evening.
gardener. Where's Master Raygon? Ooh. So this is a map of the whole world. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's Enderal right here. Then we got Nirim, which I believe my character's mother is from. We've heard a little bit about Erazil. But other than that, we haven't really heard much about these other places. Where's Master Raygon? Oh, he's upstairs. How do I get upstairs? Ah, stairs. That took way too long to find. Alright, so now we can go talk to Master Raygon. And I've been looking through all these books, just trying to read as many as I can. Oh, here you are. Is there some kind of problem, sir?
Oh, yes. Guess what? There is. Some people just don't get the meaning of the word reliability.
Who are you talking about? Maybe I can help.
Huh. You're not from the Order,
Not yet.
Then I wonder what the blazes you're doing here. But, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand?
Cool.
Elia, the novice who was assigned to me. She's supposed to help me transcribe these Pyrian tomes the Grand Master is so obsessed about. But 2 days ago, she simply vanished. If I were to guess, I'd say she's strolling around enjoying herself somewhere in the nobles' quarter. I'd go look myself, but I'm lucky if I get to breathe within all this work.
Okay.
Go find her and tell her to get her bloody ass up here and help me. If you do that, it won't be to your disadvantage.
You're probably not wrong there. Alright, yeah. Let's go see if Elia... Oh, in the noble quarters in Ark. Ah. Yeah, let's do this before we we enter the order ourselves. It kind of sounds like you're supposed to do it before then. Yeah, I'm totally down to do like an episode of main questing and an episode of some side questing with some more main questing. Because like these types of games live and die by their side quests. And side questing is my favorite thing to do in a lot of these games. Because they're usually what really shows like the really good parts of a game to really flesh out the world. Because like the main story's always fun. So, like, that's obviously one of the main things you should be doing. But the side questing can really turn something around to be even better. Truly. Am I heading in the right direction? So I just gotta find where she is. I don't really know. Yeah, I think my best bet's gonna be just looking around in the taverns, seeing if she's out and about.
The best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait, this is the tavern that I traded out the wine for vinegar, isn't it? Ooh, hey, a magical symbol. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Well, looking around like this is gonna lead me to find discoveries like that a little bit easier. Miraculous mixtures?
I understand your turmoil, madame. But still, right now, the Order cannot.
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I
Skinning
said.
rats again.
But what you thought.
Lovely.
You know what? You should be ashamed, all of you. When I was young,
Guess
being
I
a
walked
keeper
into
meant
something new.
But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
Oh! Wait, Avira? Is that the person I was looking for? Nah, Elia. Damn it.
What is it?
I overheard your discussion with that keeper. Is something troubling you?
Oh, whether there's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes. For example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive
Fair
me.
enough.
I shouldn't have
They
said
kind of
that.
got some bigger stuff to worry about at the
Never
moment.
mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop.
Wait. Maybe I can help you out.
Huh? No. I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous. This would have been a mission for a keeper, but they are too busy polishing their armors.
Believe me, I know how to take care of myself. I'm something of a hero myself.
Oh my. Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand?
Exactly.
I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to him?
It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor?
Can't say that I have.
I see. Then you haven't been in this city for long.
About
The
3
Brotherhood
days.
of Kor were pathless ones. Heretics, as the Order would call them. They demented the divinity of the Lightborn and instead prayed to some barbaric deity called Kor. Initially,
Okay.
they were ridiculed. But thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls with his ideology, more and more Ark people, especially Sublimes, converted to his cult. And, well, among them was also my son, Rukas.
Ouch.
Oh, I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from dangerous
I
influences.
think that's where you might have failed there. A little
Those boys.
overprotective.
You know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough.
I
He was one of the
don't.
first to convert and take those ridiculous vows, even though he wasn't even 20 winters old back then.
Wait.
I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent.
I mean, yeah. Did you say he took vows? What kind of vows?
A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish.
Okay. I see. And where is this brotherhood now? This is the first time I've heard of them.
Yes, because the Order, Malthus be praised, banished them from the city. The Kor didn't bother too much, but apparently one of their seers has had some kind of vision only shortly before that happened. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Duneville. So, this is where they went. They built a small settlement there about 5 winters ago, and Rukas went with them.
And you haven't heard from your son ever since?
No, nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to, once each moon, fly over the island to see if everything is in order, so to speak. And, well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere.
I think he freaking did. Okay, so that explains why you haven't, like, searched for him beforehand. And he's been gone for, like, or part of the Order for, like, 5 years now? You knew that he was fine until a couple weeks ago, so fair enough. And this is why you wanted the Order to see what happened there. Fine. I will take a look at the island.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. If you could find Rukas, I would be happy to reward your efforts.
Okay.
You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son. Anyway, best you talk to the myriad warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. I will be in my shop.
Okay. I can do that. Is this what? No, it's just an alchemy workbench. That's fine. That works. Alright, perfect. So I have to talk to one of the myriad keepers in order to continue that part. Nice. We've picked up a lot of side quests, so we should really start doing some of those here soon. But
Yes. Have you been to the island?
No, not yet. But I did see that's a Vera. We're looking for Elia. No, that door's not opening with my hand. All right, so that'll be another one that we should do probably next episode. Do some more side questing stuff. But I want to keep looking around, see if I can find Elia. And he said specifically the nobles' quarters, correct? Oh, in the nobles or the barrack quarters. Ah, so I should go back to the barrack quarters. Yeah, I'll just fast travel there because I'm a little lost at the moment. Here we go. Okay. So I need to look around in the barracks quarters then, see if I can find out where she is. Oh! Well, that was easy. Hi, Elia. Are you okay?
Did you say something?
What's the matter? Is something wrong with you?
No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave, and I'm kneeling in front of it. I couldn't be better.
I love the dark humor.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Whose grave is this?
My sister, Gadia.
Oh.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this
Oh, she was one of the victims.
incident in the temple. The Red Madness.
Magister Yarrow, I assume.
And you've heard about it. My sister. She was a novice, just as I am. And she...
It's okay.
You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have approved. She wanted to leave the city with him. Travel the lands. Just like in the bard songs.
I'm sorry, Elia.
I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later it happened. She sat in the first row in Europe. You know.
It's not your fault. You can't blame yourself. So you blame yourself for her death then?
You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault.
It really isn't.
Without me, she would be with that boy in Duneville. Building a new life.
I mean,
It is
in
my
hindsight,
fault she was
yeah.
in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is.
Ooh, okay. Harsh love or love. I don't think that's how that works, but I'm gonna go with this one. Elia, nobody could have seen that coming. If someone is something or someone is to blame, it is the Red Madness or Yarrow himself.
Easy for you to say.
And hindsight is
Anyway.
2020.
I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words. Walk blessed.
You must
All right.
be jesting.
Well, let's go tell Master Rhaegon that his apprentice is back, and to be nice to her. How long ago was the Yarrow incident? It wasn't that long ago, was it? So those wounds are presumably still pretty fresh at the moment, which, you know, is not great. I need to beat her to the temple. It's a foot race. Come on, let's go. It'll make you feel better. Running always makes me feel better. When I started thinking about how I can't run anymore, I just start running. And I feel the pain, but I can do it.
Yes,
I can do it.
this is holy ground, Outlander.
Oh, yada.
Well,
Well met. See, some keepers can be nice. Where am I going? Right, the stairs are up here. Here we go. All right,
This is
Rhaegon.
holy ground, Outlander.
This is holy ground, Outlander. All right, hey, I'm
Walk
back.
blessed.
Elia's on her way back to the temple. She was in the graveyard, mourning her sister.
Of course. Her sister. I completely forgot.
I mean, I guess you probably got too invested in your work,
you
but
damn
come on,
good
Rhaegon.
fool. I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time. Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here.
I'm glad he's being understanding. And I didn't have to beat it into him. Alrighty, so with that quest out of the way... Oh, right, I wanted to actually go downstairs to the training room here. Because I want to see who these masters are and if they are a replacement or at least a different version of the books. Oh, this is nice. Oh, some fine boots, fine clothing. Hello. A vagabond sack. Handicraft of 75. Ugh. Oh, it was actually like underneath it. Oh, hi, Kalia. I almost called you Celia. I didn't know you would be down here. So is this where the training people are? Oh. So this is where it happened, huh? Damn, yeah. So if this is still just lying around like this, it definitely happened quite recently. If they just haven't touched it, I would think they would at least clean it up, but I guess they just don't want to, you know, do stuff with that area at the moment. Interesting. And I also wonder if none of the masters are here right now because it's a little late in the day. So they're probably just like in bed or something like that if they have actual cycles like that. Like the, I know the merchants do. Because, at least the ones in the stalls and everything. Because they're not there right now. Because it's too early or too late, depending on how you look at it. So that's interesting. And then there's also... So, oh, this is the armory. Gotcha. And it's currently closed. Yep. Sun Temple Alchemist Warehouse. Requires key. Ah, so I probably get access to that stuff after I'm introduced to the Order. So I guess we can just continue with the main quest line and I might gain access to some of that stuff, or it just might be too early. What time is it? 6:37 a.m. Yeah, it's a little early. Let's get put into the Order. I'm excited because big things are happening now.
I don't believe I know.
the mercenary, he might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than most of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your true Chesser of it.
Oh,
Is that so? Very
Jesper?
well. I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Prophet,
Hello.
good to see you. How do you feel?
I'm definitely feeling like a newborn, except for a bloody headache and that pretty messed up journey into my own mind.
You've never been in any danger. If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out for you.
You know, that would make sense. Kind of risking my life would be a bad
all that is
idea.
left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
Okay. What do I have to swear on? The dead gods? My loyalty towards the Order?
None of it. You'll see.
Oh. Interesting. Alright. I'm ready when you are.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least.
No!
Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
Oh, what was it about? What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
Funny story. I had the exact same dream before I woke up in the Carrarium.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries. Maybe there is a connection between us.
Or maybe there's a connection between us and the being that causes the cycle. Interesting. Any idea who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some
Demons,
kind.
yes.
But they're different from everything I know.
They're very
In any
peculiar.
case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
Okay. About the cycle.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to learn more. Could you tell me... no, I guess... Yeah, actually, I would like to learn more about the emissaries. What defines us?
That depends on whom you ask. In some writings of the Pyreans, we are referred to as chosen ones. But this is wrong.
Yeah,
A better
we're
word
cursed.
would be chess figures with their own will. Whatever force causes the cycle also gave us powers and a task. But fulfilling that task is our own responsibility.
So we have... So why would they give us the task if it... if they gave us the task and they're telling us it's pointless, why would they do this in the first place? Doesn't make any sense. Do you have no idea as to why we were chosen, so to speak?
No.
Fair enough. What exactly are these tasks we have?
Well, that is something else we only know in broad strokes. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the cleansing, to rally our strengths, so to speak.
Okay.
Yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory. How exactly you're going to do that is something we still have to find out.
Oh, that's not good. Apart from us, are there other emissaries?
I do not know, but there are hints. We will see.
Ooh, do we have to search for more of us? For the cycle, do we have any idea how long it's been going on?
Good question. In their writing, the Pyreans say it has existed for aeons. Since this world exists, since the Sea of Eventualities exists, so too then does the cycle. It seems to be a part of existence, so to speak.
So if it's a part of existence, then the pattern's probably never been broken. Because if it was broken, then we wouldn't be here before us. So... weird. Because if it's just part of existence, then it's been going on since the birth of everything. So literally no one else has broken it.
The Pyreans didn't.
That is
and neither
discouraging.
did the dozen civilizations that came before them. That is what we know. But as for what happened before that, our knowledge about
that is
the
true.
past is
It could
limited.
have.
All that matters for now is that the cycle threatens us, and that we have to stop it.
So it could be that we have, or not we, but the cycle has been stopped, but it still repeats again. So a new group of emissaries have to try and stop it again. And, you know, success rates can be different depending on information that they know and whether or not, if the previous people did beat it and it came back again, they knew exactly what to do to try and beat it again, but it didn't work because it changed. I don't know. Interesting. So you were in prison for a very long time. Yeah, let's get to know him a little bit. 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any scars.
They did. What are you getting at?
Ooh. Yeah, you want me to trust in your leadership? It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks.
Noted.
So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious.
Makes sense.
The worst, however, was the isolation.
Isolation.
Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former.
That's good.
For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak.
Ah, so you're holding on to the
They
before.
reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. So, how did it feel to be free again?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright.
Makes sense.
Too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
Interesting. And what's it like now?
Better. Our mission, my responsibility here as a leader, it has helped me to find my way back into the real world.
I'm glad. Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that has happened. There's a lot of responsibility to take on after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman. If the
Fair
things
enough.
I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do.
Good man.
In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
Okay. Thank you. Sweet. Okay. So we learned a little bit more about him, and he's very set in making sure that we get, you know, a lot of this stuff done. Which, you know, is a good thing, considering that he's basically the leader, and that's his whole job. So, I'm definitely not looking to steal any of these things. So, yeah, so I literally just have to wait until he has prepared the ceremony, which takes a day. So, what we could do is we could do some of these other quests around. Ooh, that's a 3-star. Definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, let's keep doing the wanted board in Riverville. I'm down to just farm some more money and then get some of that stuff going. I guess this is gonna truly be a side questing episode. Oh, Lashari!
Phew. There you are.
Oh, hello.
Here, a letter for you.
Thank you? Give the boy give the boy 10 pennies. Thanks, kid.
What? Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, you ran all the way here to give me this,
Thank
so.
you. Safe travels, and may his light guide you.
Okay. Every day. Jespar! Wait, Lashari, I wanted to talk to you. I'll read the letter in a moment. Hey. Hey, I didn't really get to catch up with you before. Were you able to find out anything about those mercenaries from old Rashengrad?
Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong to an order of mercenaries who normally operate in Nerem or Kira. We'll see.
Interesting. How did you end up in Aranthiel's order?
Now look at that. Someone who's actually interested in us as people, rather than in our knowledge about the Pyreans.
Hey, I like to know the people.
Lucky day. I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Arizalian brandy. Vintage 8214. What do you say? A glass and a good talk? There are a couple of things I wanted to ask you anyway.
Hey, why not? Sounds good to me.
All right then.
So we're gonna go to a... Yeah, okay. Fade to black. New location.
When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostian. Even though I've thought about it from time to time.
You're from Ostian? You look more like a Scarab to me.
Wow. Finally, someone who says it up front. Yeah, I've got some Scarab blood in me, though comparably little in regards to how much it shows. My grandfather, he used to serve
I
in
love the
South Realms
sounds
Marines.
of the ambiance too.
And one day they captured a ship of Scarab raiders, some of them women. Stories say he fell in love with one of them.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, you can connect the dots. But to answer your original question, yes, I'm from Ostian.
Okay.
Though we fled the city around.
Same situation that my
The
character
right
has,
choice, as
sort
I
of.
probably don't need to tell you.
As far as I know.
The temple was always a bunch of fanatical fuckheads. But that bastard High Priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new meaning.
One more thing about your ancestry. Do you know anything more about that woman your grandfather fell in love with? That's not an everyday story.
I know. And nah, I hardly know anything about her. Only that they were raiders and that she fled about 2 years after giving birth to me. Poor Grandpa. You should have seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid, they always looked at me and my almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to pull out a skull fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the vicinity.
Oh, damn. Oof. Well, the creator's religion was always brutal in its core. Janus only did what the high priest before him had too many qualms about.
True words. Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels. The Creator's children don't even sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you. Don't think for yourself anymore. Let someone else do it for you. At least it was for my brother.
Oh, you have a brother?
I had. He was about 15 years old and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name. You know, my family was very wealthy before we fled. Drapers for generations. The best in Ostian. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired. But Rakul, he just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted, and never had a hand for money.
Yeah, he was set up for failure with that sort of thing.
My father told him that he was a disgrace to the family.
And then he found his faith and joined the Creator's children?
You can call it that, yes. Looking back, I think the temple only gave him what father wouldn't.
A perspective.
The feeling of being needed.
Yep.
He spent almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, in one day, he announced that simply attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's warriors.
Oh. Yeah, it sounds like your father miserably failed as a parent.
Come on. My brother wasn't the only young man with a difficult past. That's no excuse for anything. Of course, my father is tired too, but The real culprits are these bastards called preachers who exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them with their fucking bullshit. And once that's done, they send them to fight for their holy causes. In other words, their own interests, like pawns on a chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor.
I can
I'm sorry,
safely say she doesn't like
Your
religion.
youngest son just died. But don't worry, he's in a better place now, eating grapes and drinking honey. What solace, isn't it? Now, do you have any other neglected children for us? We're running short on material.
Oh.
Damn it, I hate those bastards. I just hate them so much.
And I suppose that's what happened to your brother too? He died fighting for the Creator, so to say?
He was slaughtered, hacked into pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry. That was before the peace treaty. I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a lance to stab with before they sent him into the field.
Jesus.
But, well, I guess that answers the question you asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own ends. Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name. And you know what? No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it, not in the least. It was the right thing to do.
Okay, quite the story.
Anyway, I'd say we call it quits for now, okay?
Yeah.
It was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Yeah, you as well. Interesting. I think that was completely optional right there as well. Because, like, I just happened to run across there. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. I literally Hello? Oh, these are both stolen. Let's just hope no one noticed. Yeah, so it seems like that was completely optional. I didn't need to do that, but the opportunity was there because I just happened to see her.
An outlander.
Interesting.
Midnight.
Alright. Oh, wait, no, I got the letter. I should read the letter that I just got. Mysterious letter. My friend, congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the Red Cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude. But still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jespar. Yeah, Jespar, I want to go talk to you. Heck yeah. Oh, I thought the dog was the troll just running through town at me. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, wait. So there's a watchtower here. Which one does he want me to meet him at? Oh, the old watchtower in front of Ark in the evening sometime soon. Okay, I want to do that now because I think that's another one of those things that goes away if you don't do it soon enough. So in the evening in front of Ark. It's early morning right now, isn't it? Yeah, it's 10 a.m. So I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to sleep a little bit for my character. Definitely needs that at this point. Oh, is it this watchtower that he wants to meet at? I was just trying to look for where it is, just to pass some more time. Because I'm not 100% sure.
So, any luck?
No, I'm supposed to get those one things for you. Should turn in the early evening. Yep. I will do that. Ooh, I'm really close to leveling up, too. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I can do this one. I haven't done that yet. Go ask for work at the one place that I'm not going to attempt to say the name because I can't remember it.
Oh, my. Another exhausted soul, aren't you?
Hmm?
Are you sure you want to keep going like that? I mean, like that?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on! Don't you think I see how you're slaving away? You can hardly put one foot before the other. Look how exhausted you are. And this armor. Whew, it must weigh tons.
It's light armor, thank you.
Malthus, I have just the right thing for you.
Oh, really? What's
a way
that?
to ease your travels. A mount. And you know what? Today's your lucky day.
Oh!
If you agree to help me out with a little problem of mine, I'll give you one for free.
Yes, please. What kind of problem?
Gnarldolf, a troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them.
Fair enough. They are pretty
When
distinctive.
it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest, but it's gotten closer each night. And I'm sure that thing is out for my animals.
And that's not good for business, is it?
So, what do you say? You kill Gnarldolf for me, and in return, you will get one of my very best donkeys. for free.
Donkey?
Whirlwind. And believe
Okay,
me,
the
he
name
lives up to
redeems
his
it a
name.
bit. Where the heck does that name come from? Gnarldolf?
That doesn't ring a bell. Gnarldolf? As in the Gnarldolf? From the fairy tale, the Seraph and the Beast.
I'm not from around here, so...
Considering how horrible the grunting sounds, that name seemed fitting to me. But call him what you want, it doesn't matter. As long as you kill him.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Any ideas how I can find him?
Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area.
Damn it.
Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about. Then just find out where it comes from.
Alright.
And needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. But these beasts are not to be underestimated.
You know, that makes sense. It is a troll, and those things can be quite dangerous. And I'm getting a donkey, so it's better than nothing. A lot of the things that I have to wait till a specific time of the day to do it. So I guess I could still go to the cog and parts thing, because I haven't done that before. It's 11 a.m. So when does evening start? Oh, hello! The soul place? What? Oh, you! Hello! Are you alright? Oh,
and if I am,
look
what
a
is
little
it
straight.
to you? Listen, I know you mean well, but not now, please, not now.
Maybe I can help.
Huh, help? Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated? Aye, maybe you could help me, but I think we both know what that really means. You want money.
I mean, I'm doing fine
Everyone
for right
wants
now.
Money. It's all that keeps this bloody world moving. That bastard Gulfer proved it.
Oh?
I shouldn't talk like this to you. But still, please, just let me be. Just go.
So I have to search... Oh. Gulfer Silverman's assortment of goods for things that which could belong to him. Ah, interesting. Okay. I don't know who that is or where they are. Alright. Accountant T1? Who are you?
Tywin Summerfield.
Tywin.
By my path, accountant of Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated.
Okay.
Even though I doubt the two of us have common ground, so to speak.
I mean, you're not technically wrong there. What is Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends Incorporated?
You don't know this? How can I explain? We are an association of thinkers. Highly gifted thinkers of sterling origin, to be precise. And Screws, Hats, Odds and Ends is our guild, to put it in worldly terms.
Oh, okay.
And did I forget to mention that we are the #1 supplier of the Holy Order in terms of metalware and sterling technology?
No, you didn't. Actually, I'm looking for work. Anything I can help you with?
Work? No.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
That is... Maybe yes.
Hey.
You do get
got
around
some
quite a lot, don't
good
you?
muscles.
You certainly look like it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fine then. I suppose it's worth a try. There is something, and a person of your talents could come in handy. A grand-scale assignment we recently took on.
Oh? Tell me.
One of our customers ordered replications of several Pyrean artifacts. A most exquisite wish. Of course,
I don't know if that's of my skill set, but...
However, our current problem is that we still need many of those artifacts originals to work with.
Oh, okay.
If you could recover those originals for us...
Gosh darn it. I'm trying to start side quests, but it's all different things.
Here, these are some of the ruins that might be worthwhile visiting.
Okay. Could you tell me more about that employer of yours? Why would someone want to replicate Pyrian artifacts?
Sorry, but this is none of your concern.
Fair enough. I'll see if I can recover any of those artifacts for you.
Splendid. Come back once you've found something.
Okay, sounds good. So, ooh. Those are both difficult. 4-star? I thought they only went up to 3. Okay. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, so there's 2 4-stars and 1 2-star. Alright, I'm just gonna go to a tavern. I'm gonna sleep till, I don't know, 4? Is that evening?
Walk blessed.
Or is that afternoon? I'm not really sure. Should return to the early... This isn't early evening! When is early evening? So it says 5:30 is early evening. So I have to wait another 21 minutes before I can talk to him, so... Hey, Ice Claw! 13 experience points away! Alright. Yeah. Ooh, wait. I don't have any gloves. I destroyed my gauntlets in order to learn the enchantment that was on them. I must be a special kind of stupid. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna take my anger out healthfully and goodly and in a way, you know, that everyone should. Nothing like healthfully dealing with your issues. Oh, also I leveled up. So I can get... You know what that means? I think you all know what that means. Arcane interference. Also makes enchantments 10% more effective, which, you know, that's pretty nice. Alright, how exactly does this work? Is this another one of those talents? Oh, it's an actual spell that I have to cast. Hey! That's pretty sweet. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that's literally a thing that I have to do. Just cast that spell every... I think I can do it like every day? Is how it works? Is this? You should return in the early... It's 5:37! Also, there was one of those birds over here. Yeah. So I think this is the things that I'm supposed to search for. These... Yeah, there's a nest right there. Boop. So that was a hammerbird egg. Is that the thing that I'm looking for in that? 5 hammerbird eggs. Okay, so I only need 4 more. Nice. I don't know how close or how far away the other ones are going to be, but I think he said all of them are going to be on like the beaches over here, or at least close to the beaches. That one is like right on it, so I don't know. Could be like the first one to show you what you're looking for, or it could just be one of the random ones just located around. Ooh, that's a nice looking horse you got there, sir. I'm gonna get myself a donkey. I know, I'm excited too. Hey, he's finally here, Jespar. This is gonna have to be the last thing I do because this recording's getting really long. Ooh, skeleton. What do you got on you? Not much. I'll take the potion though. I could sell it. I don't really use the stamina potions. Jespar! Hey!
Ah, there you are. Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial and was never sure what to make of it.
It sucks. It sucks really bad. It's different than what I expected. How come you're still here? I thought you wanted to be on a boat in Kile.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
Hey.
Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm glad he changed his mind. I mean, I knew that was going to happen. He's definitely going to be one of those recurring characters, so... Heading up. Oh, it's like a door. Interesting.
Wait, so, wine or pipe?
You know what? Let's take some wine.
Termatralian brandy. Vintage 8190.
I think that's good.
A real treasure. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
Heck yeah. Ooh. Hey, I got myself my cup, and I'm taking a sip. Nice.
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it. It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things.
Yeah, well, they don't have the
Anyway,
time.
Tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Arenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you can make a fortune as a mercenary.
I mean, you're right, but
Not to
like...
mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
I wouldn't say they have been. You know, I'm not quite sure what really leads me to do the things that I do. Sometimes it just feels like my actions aren't really my own. Kind of like I'm what do you call them? A puppet on a string. Like someone's, I don't know, forcing me to move in certain directions and use certain tactics. Not really sure, though. I mean, it's probably just crazy talk. I mean, I make all my own decisions. I definitely wanted to do all of this stuff and not make a fortune on all of my skills. Good question. I'm still trying to find the answer.
Huh. I figure. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with. Lycia.
Lycia?
No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
Oh. How did you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing.
Hey.
In every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do.
Nice.
Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great. At least initially.
Oh.
She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people. Or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession. And whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really.
Yeah, sometimes you just thrust in that. If she wanted to help, why did she become a mercenary?
Oh, several reasons. First of all, she was primarily a traveling healer, and used the money she got from those jobs to sustain herself.
Gotcha.
Secondly, Lycia wasn't all selflessness.
I mean, no one is.
She wanted to help people, yeah, but she also wanted to make experiences, I guess. Live like an eagle, love like a madman, and dream like a god. A bit cheesy, yeah, but that was her credo.
How long did you guys work together?
That was, let me think, about 3 years.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
We went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of Petrified on Millet.
Hey, nice.
She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
That's a bit more of a personal question. We haven't known each other well enough or long enough for that. So how come you guys split up?
Well, we were simply too different. I guess that's what it comes down to.
That makes sense.
Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Lucy and I, we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends,
so
then
they were a
lovers
couple.
again, and so on and so forth. Ultimately, that was just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing.
So she wanted something serious. Love.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what was it that you wanted?
That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you're like most people. Let's save that for another time.
Okay. So you split up?
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
Oh, so I'm filling out the backstory of my own character here. So I can kind of choose, like, not one at least yet. Maybe, maybe not. None of your business. Am I sensing a subtext here? Yeah, there was.
I see. And maybe you can tell me about that one day. I'd love to hear it. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore.
Fair enough.
Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes.
She's just
Anyway,
smart.
why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she like? I've heard some stories about her.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So I just explained everything that happened. And then...
That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can.
Yeah.
My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, we have.
I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous.
I mean, they
see you
have
around,
plenty of
friend.
resources for that. See you around, man. We're at an hour and a half on recording, though, so I'm going to have to leave this episode off here. So, with that, everyone, a lot more side questing than I expected. I was trying to do some more of the main quest, but we just had to wait. So it's just making us do some more side content. So, next episode, we will definitely be doing some more of the main stuff. Probably throw in some more of the side stuff, because we're not quite there for the next part of that quest, I'm pretty sure. Also, is there... No, there isn't another part to his quest, at least yet. So, maybe next time we can wait around for Gnarldolf to come around, or do some other bits and bobs here and there. But yeah, so with that, everyone, this is gonna have to be the end of the video. Like the video if you liked it, helps get this video out to more people who might want to watch it. Subscribe to be notified of when the next Enderal or other video comes out. I post, well, I'm trying to post consistently on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you are curious and you don't get a notification, because that does happen. And as always, everyone, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys keep having a great day if you already are. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.